Alright, let's head back to White Room.
You're pretty, I'll give you that. Just stay away from my husband, Albert.
Okay, you're human, because you. Why would. That doesn't make no sense. Humans and elves, it makes sense, yes. But human and Khajiit? No, that does not make sense. Plus, he's already married. Who would want to steal a married man? Oh, I said I was gonna eat that. It's not a requirement eating the food, but I just like to every once in a while just eat something. No, 2 dead cyber cats. Or standing them. And no.
If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave.
A good death?
Yes. Were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath.
Why do you wish to die?
My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived.
Okay, you don't look that old to me. Certainly you're still a strong, capable warrior.
Indeed. One should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man. We Orkmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you?
Oh, okay. If you're really set in this, perhaps I could give you a good death.
Perhaps. Are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm sure. I'll give you a good death.
We shall see. Never should have come here. I'll show you what a real one can do. That your man? No!
He says no as he dies. Hey, you're the one who wanted it, the old orc. I'm actually gonna take the pelt. I'm not stopped to. I have reasons for taking it. There's a mud crab here. There's a dead mud crab. I don't remember that being there. Something must have killed it recently. What I am gonna do is actually gonna eat these to learn their first ingredient. Eat that because I feel like it. I'm actually going to switch to steel arrows. And I'm gonna look at something. I'm pretty certain I picked up a steel ingot, at least I thought I did. Oh no, it was a silver one. Okay, that explains it. I do have enough to get a horse now, but I'm not going to just yet. I'm gonna get a house first. Well, speaking of getting things, for now.
I've got your back. I'll show you what I know.
Now, as you see with these training things, is you can train up to 5 times. Each time you train, it costs more. Now my archery is at 28.
What do you want me to carry?
Now I'm gonna do something that sounds kind of stupid because I just paid him for his services. So teach me how to teach me a bit of archery, but I'm gonna take the money I just gave him. I know it's a little cheap, but I need it more than he does. Okay, my thing's done again. There we go.
Lead on. No lollygagging.
What's up?
It's a shame, isn't it?
Danica Pierceman.
It's a shame, isn't it?
You're a priestess of Kenrith?
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days.
Okay. Has the Stormcloak uprising affected your duties?
Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more.
Now, quite a few people who feel that way. I heard something happened to the tree at the temple.
The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me, but not many of them around anymore.
What's so special about this tree?
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
Is there any way to revive the tree?
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it, not with any normal metal.
What kind of weapon would work?
Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
I'll get the Nettlebane for you.
Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? To be on tax.
Alright, let's see what this guy over here is shouting about.
You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
What can you tell me about Talos?
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life, when he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
Okay. Why was the worship? Why was Talos worship outlawed?
Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward. Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos.
Aren't you worried you'll be arrested?
Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat.
Okay, you are a crazy nutter batter.
May Talos guide you, always.
Oh, hello, old man.
I breathe. What? Why are
Old
you
man,
looking
baby,
at me?
I guess. Are you always drunk?
Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on.
Okay, I'll get the ale for you, old man.
Argonian ale. I can almost taste it.
Here's where to go.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
the true God of man.
There's a
That carries it crazy. Nothing better. I'm surprised he hasn't been arrested yet. So he's constantly preaching about Talos.
You see, the terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Varangar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
I got you the Dragonstone. What's next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Varangar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. I saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Well, it won't be so envious when we end up with a smoking pile of ash on the floor.
I've seen you helping the Jarl. If only all visitors to Whiterun were as noble.
Here it is. What up?
Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hamilton. They care only for war.
The guards would be glad you're here in the city.
Not up in River. Those more sons go
Sorry, I cut off what he said.
I work with them on self-protective.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No,
so dead.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah!
Damn
Yeah!
right!
Let's move out.
I like how one of them said, "We are so dead." He's not trying.
It's so fun getting pushed around all the time.
You need to get
There's
yourself
someone
maxed
who can
out,
get
kid.
things done.
He didn't say it in a way where he's being negative. He's just being realistic. This is like, that dragon's gonna kill us. This just is like, that, guys, we're gonna face reality. That dragon's gonna kill us. But in a way, the way he said it, we are so dead. It does sound kind of negative. But if you learn to look at it, the realistic point of view, he's being realistic. It's like, it's a dragon. Most likely, we're not gonna come back alive. Oh, it looks like they got a head start. But I was playing around with the smithing stuff, so. Nope, I did not meant to do that. I meant to do this. I meant to sprint. Try to catch up with them. But unfortunately, I don't have much stamina, so I couldn't sprint for very long. Come on, Findel. I know I've been sprinting, but if I can keep up just a little bit.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what this is.
Yeah, I think we could keep up. It looks like this tower is falling apart already. The dragon probably didn't help, but...
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Crocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Let's save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Alright, here it comes. Our first dragon. For a second so I could actually shoot him. Oh, look at that. Our first dragon has a name. No, be careful. Don't get too close. Same dragon that attacked us at Helgen, though. This is more white and green. The one that attacked us at Helgen, there's a black. Okay, white and gray, I guess.
Really dead. We killed it. I can't believe it. Look at that.
Use the shout section of your magic menu to equip your emergency force shout.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I honestly don't know what happened to me.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them, like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
Power of old!
You just
Voice of the Dragonborn.
You really are Dragonborn, then.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you in the process. Maybe I should have shouted at the sky instead of shouting at you. Alright, before I wander off, I'm gonna check to see if there's any buddies. Also, when the guardsman died. So that is 19. What is Monday? 22. Oh, 21. That's it. Ah, such a shame. Nice shit. I like it. You know, I actually want to get rid of this thing. It's an Imperial shield. I don't want to get in trouble by the Stormcloak just because I'm carrying around an Imperial shield. Just checking to see if there's anything here. This is like the tower from Helgen. It's got a hole on the side. Yeah, nothing going on up here. This would have been a good place to stand to fight the dragon, but the dragon's advantage is in the sky, so it could have easily just swept past you and barbecue.
You sure took care of that dragon. Dragonborn or not, that's the real thing.
That's shucks. Anyway, let's get back. Where's... Oh, she must have gone back to where I was already. Okay. See, look at he left scorch marks behind. When the dragon lands on the floor, lands on the ground, they leave scorch marks where they landed. Oh, cool. That sounded like a very, very loud noise. I have no idea what that was. It was so loud that it shook, it shook the screen. So.
By Izmir, you did it! You killed a dragon.
Yes, I did.
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible.
Well, I can shout at you too if you want.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Okay. Why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Okay. Who exactly are you looking for again? I need a better description than just a Redguard woman.
We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
Yeah, that wasn't the greatest description.
She cannot hide from us forever.
Obviously she can't, because you not very good at describing people.
Embrace the word of mighty God.
Damn those playmates to oblivion. They would have back the story place.
Alright, what I'm going to do at this point in time is I'm going to get one last lesson from Fundell
I'm right
here.
behind you. I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry?
Which actually he can train you up to archeries of 50, but
I'll head back home if you need me.
our time with Fundell is done and over with. And this brother's going to drive me bonkers.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean?
The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
turns out I might be something called Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
But to be honest, Jack Dilly Squat. When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What would these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenucci.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Now the axe of Whiterun he gave me, it's always an axe. It's, depending on, sometimes it's a one-handed axe, it's like this one, and other times it's a two-handed axe. In this case, I got a steel axe, a steel war axe with a shock enchantment on it. So it's a really good enchantment. I don't think I have any filled soul gems. No, they're all empty. Oh well. So I might use it. I do have, so I think I have something to disenchant. Just the axe of Whiterun, which I'm not gonna do. If it's a stupid enchantment like scaring people away or something like that, then I'll break it down. I'm not gonna use it. But if it's a two-handed weapon, I break that down.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
I'm a Thane. What does that mean, other than being a drill assassin?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
That's a valuable service. So I'm not a drill assassin, okay. What does a house call do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Oh, sounds good. Alright. We got a new companion here, Lydia, who's obviously is heavy armored, judging by the armor, the shield, and stuff like that. So there'll be no sneaking around while she's around, because she makes too much noise. But, we got rid of Fendo, so I might as well have a new companion.
Lead the way.
Alright, looks like it's dark again. I'll keep the other axe as a backup, so that when the actual one runs out, I can switch to the other axe.
Hold on, Gagan.
Let's see what time is it. It is 10:30. Man, time flies in Skyrim. It really does.
Damn those Greymates to oblivion. They want to back the storm close. They'll get what's coming.
Now, another thing you guys should know, because I have the Dawn Guard DLC, there'll be after you discover the Dragonborn,
Staying safe, I hope.
you will start getting vampire attacks at night. Now she shows up. But I don't think it will happen tonight because this is the first night, but it will happen eventually. So what I do is if I have to stay the night at the inn, what I do is I have Lydia
I've got your back. As you wish, my Thane.
wait here by the door just in case there is a vampire attack.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
Makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the inn for the night, and then in the morning we'll do a little exploring around Martwell, because there's a few places where I haven't been to yet, and a few people I haven't talked to yet.